Hello, my name is Jessica Edwards, and I am an instructor for an allied health department at a higher level institution. In this video, I will be discussing how technology can be a benefit to classrooms of all shapes and sizes. This includes online, blended, and even face-to-face classrooms. We all use technology in some shape or form when we're teaching our students. However, this video will go in deeper into why we make technology such a big part of our classroom. If we use technology correctly, it can complement our teaching and allow our students to grow and learn in ways that are huge.
The following are the learning goals for this video. 1. Discuss how technology has evolved over the years in the educational world. 2. Understand why technology plays such an important role in our education system today. 3. Identify 3 ways students can benefit from technology in the classroom. And 4. Discover 3 changes that you can make to your classroom to improve the use and effectiveness of technology. Technology has always been at the forefront of education. In the beginning, it was in forms of etching figures on rocks. In today's classroom, students have multiple technological devices at any given time. Technology continues to take our educational experiences to new, higher levels. Because of this, technology's importance in the classroom is apparent now more than ever. Taking a look into history of technology in the classroom, we begin in the 1920s with the radio. The radio produced an entirely new wave of learning and allowed for our first distance learning opportunity. Next came the overhead projector in the 1930s, followed by the headphones in 1950. Videotapes arrived on scene in 1951, creating a new and exciting method of instruction. The photocopier in 1959 and the handheld calculator in 1972 entered the classroom next, allowing for mass production of material on the quick mathematical calculations. We all remember the Scantron system of testing, which was introduced in 1972, allowed educators to grade tests much more quickly and efficiently. Once computers made their appearance in the classroom in the 1980s, education as we know it changed. Computers have given us unlimited capabilities that are beneficial to learning. By 2010, computers and internet access were in over 95% of all schools, along with interactive boards. The 21st century classroom looks tremendously different than the one we're used to as children. With the evolution of technology, educational capabilities are growing and changing every day. The internet is a massive electronic library of information, and both research and instruction can be achieved through the click of a mouse. With these advances come new responsibilities to instructors. Classrooms are becoming increasingly more flexible and collaborative. Using technology effectively in the classroom can benefit both the instructor and the student. First, for the student, it makes learning fun. Learning becomes more interesting and relevant. Secondly, it improves 21st century skills such as team building, self-direction, social skills, and the skill of valuing diversity that many of the top companies are wanting in employees. Technology also improves communication and collaboration. It reduces the amount of stuff needed during class. These days, lugging heavy book bags stuffed with books and binders are behind us. Books are being replaced with iPads and everything is digital. This will also improve the organization skills to students, allowing them to stay on track and know how they are progressing. Just as there are benefits for students using technology, there are benefits that teachers can expect as well. First and foremost, the instructor can provide effective feedback to the students almost immediately upon assessing a topic or activity. Feedback is an essential part of effective learning. It helps students understand the topic and gives them clear guidance on how to improve their learning. Technology also allows the instructor to personalize the education experience by using different software and platforms to tailor the needs of multiple different students. This also allows access to cost-effective tools to gather information and collect data than before. Instructors can also teach students how to access a wealth of information and knowledge, which can improve the diversity of their learning. Many believe that technology can become a barrier to effective communication. If not used appropriately, it may. However, when used effectively, it can improve student engagement and communication between both the student and the teacher, as well as connection between each student. Through technology, communication does not have to end once the class ends. You can continue to communicate and reach out to your students via the web at a moment's notice. Teachers can also find a multitude of support through online communities as well. Okay, so now I know you're probably wondering how you can use technology to improve your learning and teaching experiences. Let's take a minute to pause and think about how we use technology currently in our classroom. Please take out a piece of paper and answer these questions on your screen about your classroom. 1. What types of technologies am I currently using in my classroom? 2. Are they effective, and do they promote a positive learning experience? And 3. How would I like technology to have an effect in my classroom? Once you're completed, please submit your answers to the email that was discussed previously. To effectively use technology, we should focus on 3 levels of technology incorporation. We can use technology during content delivery, to access information for learning activities, and to share our learning with others. This pyramid on your screen gives us a good idea of what forms of technology can be used at what levels of learning. Here are some specific examples that I have used and learned over my time of teaching. To get off to a good start and create a good learning environment, you should post a video to your class introducing yourself and the class itself. Doing this video allows the students to connect with you as their teacher and gives them a visual picture to connect with as well. Using an online class calendar allows you to update any changes that can go throughout the class. This also sets expectations for the class and for the assignments. Rather than lecturing, you can have the students do a web search to find out what they can about the topic before discussion. This puts the research into their own hands and allows them to learn kind of what they're expecting from the topic. As far as evaluation goes, you can give the students online learning and studying tools to assist with studying the content. You can also use online testing and rubrics to assess, as well as polling during class time in efforts to see how the student understands the material. You can collect data and analyze to see the effectiveness of your learning activities. This assessment data can tell you how your students learn, what their strengths and weaknesses are, what is the extent of their background knowledge. It can also tell you what their interests are, or even how they learn best. From this, you can make changes needed to better address and comprehend the material. As far as analyzing, understanding, and remembering, there's a lot of different things that you can use for these. Team presentations, podcasts, videos, having your students create any of those things can show application of the new learned knowledge. You can also use Google Hangouts, group messaging, sharing documents. They can all be used to improve communication and collaboration within the classroom.
Technology can be used at every level of education and learning. The benefits extend beyond the classroom by equipping students with skills that they can use in the future. Employers are actively pursuing employees that have the 21st century skills that can be taught through the use of technology. Whether we like it or not, our culture is one that is increasingly using technology. So why not embrace the future and use it to our advantage? Embracing technology in the classroom can improve our students' skills and cognitive attributes. We as teachers must have the capability to embrace new technology and learn how to use it effectively in our classroom. I want to thank you so much for viewing this video, and I hope that you have gained new knowledge as to how you can use technology in your classroom. Thank you.